Good afternoon, everybody. This video has to do with how Barack Obama was indoctrinated into Illinois politics straight out of Harvard. He was indoctrinated into it by Tony Rezko. Tony Rezko found this guy and he brought him to Illinois, where Barack got involved with a felon named Allison Davis. Allison Davis had a law firm which hired Barack when he came to Chicago. It was a real estate law firm. One of his clients was Tony Rezko, who Barack thought was a real estate developer, and told the public many times when Tony Rezko got convicted of influence peddling that he was shocked because his friend Tony Rezko, all he ever knew was that he was a real estate developer, and he had no idea that Tony Rezko was going to Governor Blagojevich, who he ingratiated himself with through huge campaign contributions, and he was going to Governor Blagojevich and getting people appointed to state pension boards, director of public health positions. The fact is, Tony Rezko appointed two people to these positions on behalf of Barack Obama. Allison Davis was appointed to the state pension board, and Dr. Eric Whitaker, a schoolmate of Barack's from Harvard, was appointed to the director of Department of Public Health. Tony Rezko didn't know this Dr. Eric Whitaker from anything. This was a favor to Barack Obama. In order to grant Barack Obama this favor and go to Governor Blagojevich and get him appointed, Barack had to know that this is exactly what Tony Rezko was doing, that he did have this kind of clout with Governor Blagojevich. Tony Rezko, when he got convicted, he went straight to prison. He did not want to get on an appeal. He did not want to be anywhere where reporters could get to him, where public officials could get to him and ask him very poignant and penetrating questions about all this. Governor Blagojevich was appointed, decided to run for governor on the behalf of his father-in-law, Alderman Richard Mell, a very powerful alderman who did everything in his power to get Blago put in as governor. I heard that Mayor Daley's brother, who wants to run for governor in 2010, was thinking of running for governor back then. And Mel went to Daley's brother and said, "Hey, I got dirt on you. You don't run." So this is how powerful Richard Mell was. And you know what Blago did? He double-crossed his father-in-law. His father-in-law had a relative who had a garbage dump somewhere. I don't know, I guess it was a hazardous garbage dump. And Blago, to act like a good guy to the public, wouldn't allow Mel's relative to open the garbage dump. And this created a huge rift in their family, which supposedly is still going on. So Blago, he's an ingrate. The one man who got him elected, he turned his back on him and made him look like a fool. Alright, getting back to Barack. So the point of this video is that Barack knew exactly what Tony Rezko did. He knew about all the influence peddling, because this is how he got indoctrinated into Illinois politics, through Tony Rezko. This was his first exposure to how the system worked. And he's there with a straight. He reminds me of Bill Clinton. Remember when Bill Clinton got in trouble over Monica Lewinsky, and he went on TV and he was all red-faced and sweaty, and he goes, "I had no sexual relations with this woman." These Democrats, they know how to lie, don't they? So the point of this video is that Barack Obama lied to the American public. He knew exactly what Tony Rezko was doing, and he used Tony Rezko for the exact thing Tony went to jail for: influence peddling with the governor. The governor is in trouble himself. He accepted campaign contributions for all this influence peddling. There's people who have testified in court that they had conversations with him where the governor told them, if you raise money for me, I can make things happen for you. And the governor denied this to the feds, committing perjury. Just like the former governor, George Ryan, he went to jail because he got caught lying to the feds too. Perjury. So the feds have leverage on Blago now, and they could get him to admit that Rezko came to him on behalf of Obama for two people, Allison Davis and Dr. Eric Whitaker. And Tony Rezko did not use his get out of jail card. He went straight to jail so nobody would put the heat on him to tell the truth. So the only one who can tell the truth now is Blago. And if the feds put the heat on him, I think Blago will talk. Thank you.